Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting into HitEmUp versus TopRamen PvT this time around. We've got 4 games, so that might be 2 videos, but we'll see based on how long some of these matches go for. We've got Court Martial up first, and TopRamen will be in the bottom left as the Black Terran, while Nalra, aka HitEmUp, is going to be the Red Protoss in the bottom right. For those who are not aware of Court Martial, in the middle of the map there is indeed a diadem. I don't know if they're playing without the diadem actually spawned in, because there is a map revealer there. You can tell because the color of the, and surrounding area is a little bit less. So maybe they've, done some doohickey to close the slot or something. I'm not even sure if that's possible, but we'll find out soon enough. This is this is a port of Forte, and it is a map that HitEmUp, who is, again, our Red Protoss. That's not the real Nalra, as much as I wish it was. Maybe it will be one day. But yes, HitEmUp has requested this one, bountied it. As a reminder, if you donate $69 a month on coffee or more, we do have a tier above that, you can request a bounty every month that you do that. I make a map. Sometimes it gets in the competitive pool. Other times it's just for meme games. I think Court Martial's more on the meme side, to be fair, but we might throw it into some of the tournament stuff. And yeah, just slowly but surely increasing the pool of maps that you can play. You can also bounty a scenario, stuff like that. So there's more to it than just the melee maps, but that's all that we've seen so far. We have these mineral fields in the middle of the map here that, as you can see, help to wall this off nice and easy. And the natural, as well as the mini base, do exist. And other than that, yeah, you actually don't have a ridge in your main. So isn't that fun? Isn't that fun? You got more minerals, but a ridge. It's very wacky. So we are going to go on to 2-gate for our first game here, with HitEmUp taking charge in that respect. And we have 2 folk from TopRamen. The mains are very small, but the area out here is... this is more of an FFA map, if I'm honest. I think this came out to be a fine FFA map, a very zany, action-packed FFA map, but I wouldn't recommend this for 1v1. But you know what? Ramen doesn't mind, and HitEmUp absolutely loves the slapstick insanity that you'll sometimes see. It looks like this was a cross-scout, and yeah, they have disabled the diadem somehow, so that's pretty neat. They figured out a way to do that. Probably just close the slot if I had to speculate. And let's see what this vulture can get up to as it gets across the map. It's going to be stuffed by a Dracodon, I believe. Oh, HitEmUp's actually a little bit slow to it, so there's the mine. There's the, hey, I'm in your base. I'm in your face. Oh, 1 scribe goes down. Second scribe goes down. Will there be 3? It takes 3 hits. Will there be 3? There's a 3rd scribe going down. Hey, you can't go past that. There's no, do not pass go, do not collect a 4th scribe. Oh, never mind. You got a 4th scribe. Bopped and bodied. Mason just idling in the top right. Well, I was gonna take a look at this, estimating the length of the replays that we have after this game just to see, what am I in for here? But nope. Can't do that. Can't take my eyes off of the prize. We got mines being laid. We got striders out. The vultures are not going to be able to make it happen here. The Hierophant needs to be stunned if you're going to have that. By the way, it would be pretty sick to actually legitimately read Nalra, but instead the cops are after him for fraud. Deputy Dad on the case. Don't worry, the striders are scot-free. They are not at all contested by this. We have a 3rd folk coming down. It's pure vault. No deviation. This is the plan. Trust the process. Trust the plan. As the vultures run across the map to be met by the striders. Ramen might have been hitting the sauce a bit. No, he had a coffee. He made I think this is a... No, I'm thinking of a different time. Sometimes you make a 10 o'clock coffee if you're TopRamen, though. That's pretty good. I never tried that move. Maybe I shall at some point. You can, of course, donate on coffee anytime. It's not it's not age-gated. And yeah, okay, we've got some striders. They're brawling. TopRamen refuses to not get anything else. He's finally adding a palladium. There's no anchor. I don't think that the vultures can hold this, but they are going to dive onto that Hierophant. They're getting the stuns out. There you go. Finally, a dead strider. I think that's the first kill of TopRamen's, besides that wasn't a worker, obviously, right? He's got more vultures coming out. Actually, he's got nothing in production right now after that palladium finishes. Okay, 2 vultures coming out. He needs a phalanx. He desperately needs a phalanx. The vaults have gone across the map. There is a Dracodon awaiting them. A Nexus, 2 Nexuses coming down. So yeah, clearly HitEmUp is enjoying the macro. He is going to slip into the base, though. Might just buy himself some time. The phalanx only not even halfway done yet. 1 scribe has gone down. Only one. This vulture is the only one to actually attack. Okay, the one in the back was really weighing him down, Lorne style. Hey, this strider's almost dead, but not going to be popped. Nope, the Dracodon refuses. Hey, good stun, though. And another one. Oh, never mind. He doesn't chance it. He doesn't chance it. The Phalanx arrives and apparently BTFOs hit him up. But remember, during this time, he did put down 2 Nexuses and is starting to mine. And despite all the worker harassment, there is a worker advantage for HitEmUp. So Protoss just stays winning. And you know what? They might even pick this Phalanx because HitEmUp had no idea, or Ramen had no idea that HitEmUp just stuck those Drakons away. Doesn't really matter because I think the mech size right now, Ramen is still just punch drunk. He's going after it, making sure that he can just throw everything he's got, the kitchen sink and everything. There's the dead Phalanx, or is it? There is a mine. There is a mine. Ooh! He flew too close to the sun there. Definitely a dead Phalanx. Meanwhile, what do we do here? I think he definitely needed a second Phalanx, but honestly, if I'm honest, I feel like Ramen needed a Goliath or something. Needed some Harakans, maybe. Get the armor down so the vultures can help out a little bit more. This is the fate of all fools. Absolutely bodied. And the last of his mech units will slink away with nary a bit of health between them. And that, my friends, is how TopRamen was reduced to 6 units. And 1 base. He does have a ministry coming, but it's only just now been started. And there's 11 workers to the better for HitEmUp. I know sometimes you'll see in Starcraft 1, Protoss have more workers than Terran. That's fine. That does happen. Even in Cosmonarchy, that still does happen sometimes. But not to this degree, not this early. Not after all of these trades. Well, he's still going to try for it, though. I mean, I just feel like the gateway units are too high. He is gateway manning. He's been on 2 gate this whole time, so... Some control issues have occurred, and I mean, even beyond that, it's just overwhelming. It looks like HitEmUp will be taking this game in the early stages. He's actually falling back after sniping those Phalanxes. HitEmUp doesn't know this, and I do think it's credit to TopRamen's, like, you know, there's the fine line between bravery and stupidity, as the movie quote goes, and to TopRamen's credit, he has postured like he is on top of the world. He's like, no, you're gonna fight me. You're gonna fight me, dude. Beware. I'm on guard. Meanwhile, he's making a second ministry, and it doesn't have hardly any units. So, you know, it's impressive. Oh. There! For free. The vultures descend. He's got 7 vultures. Oh, the zealots have been dispatched. Watch out. Okay, the first ministry has not yet made landfall. He is down by 25 workers. And we are going to get into Gateway Man with a Crucible. So, Crucibles enchant the production speed of gateways once they're complete, like any production structure once it's complete. He's making another Nexus. Don't worry, it's off-center. That is his 4th base, by the way. It's only minerals, so there is that to be fair. Phalanx all the way in the way back. The Vultures can help a little bit. This does kind of look like StarCraft 1 in a way, but, I mean, this map is... Let's just say there's a reason why Forte is a map you may never have heard of, even if you watch StarCraft 1. And I think you might be seeing it right here, right now. Back at home, the 4 Zealots have mopped up quite a bit of damage, soaked up quite a lot, but they will be brought down. At the same time, it looks like there's not really much left besides the mines for TopRamen to deal with. He is sending out a couple extra hover bikes to see if he can slap down that Hierophant. He might actually be able to do it, except for the fact that he didn't send those other vultures to reinforce, so it's just going to sit there and enjoy it. Ooh, bopped. But yeah, the gateway flood is complete. We are at, what is that? Plus the 2 gates elsewhere. He's got 11 coming, so we are going up to an absurd amount of gateways. And only 2 phalanxes. Oh my god, he sieged on top of a mine. Insult to injury, dude. He's not even looking at it. He's like, yeah, whatever. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm preemptively lifting my ministry back. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, sponsored sip time while we wait for the next punch from TopRamen. Here it goes. You know, I would say refreshing, because my drink was just refreshing. Have you ever heard of sparkling ice? It's pretty good. They could sponsor us. They could donate on coffee. Warden's warping in. They get 1 worker. Ramen has gotten worker damage this game. You wouldn't know it by looking at the worker counts. Oh, look. He could have expanded over here this whole time. Looks like that's where HitEmUp wants to expand to instead. It'll be a worker battle at 10 minutes. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm impressed that Ramen has stayed true to the game. He has not GG'd. He is adding more and more fulcrums. And he is mining from his big natural as opposed to his tiny natural. It's just he's so far behind, economically speaking, and now it's Mass Hierophant from HitEmUp. Which, funnily enough, is struggling to clear through all the mines. Oh, look. I put a Warden down. It's the Protoss version of I Send 2 Quas. You guys remember that? You guys should check that out if you missed it. I Send 2 Quas is a good instant hit from this year. Instant classic. You know, this is probably the least cost-efficient way of winning this game. And HitEmUp will do it anyway. HitEmUp don't fear no spreadsheet. The Phalanxes continue to shellac and annihilate. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's been held by 4 Phalanxes, a minefield, and a dream. Meanwhile, the Mason died. And it was the Warden who killed him. Did he kill the Scribe, though? I don't see the Scribe here. Maybe the Scribe died. Well, top right is indeed the territory of Mr. HitEmUp. And we do have a Stockade for Cleric. We are going to see another Ministry added. This one will be... Oh, maybe it just never actually landed there, because the mines are still there, right? When you land, you kill the mines. So, yeah, maybe it just never actually landed there, and he preemptively pulled it back. He's trying to lay another minefield. He is being soft-contained by all the gateway units. Oh, there's nothing down here on the bottom right, though. Hey, look at that. He two-salvoed that Hierophant. The answer was more Vultures the whole time. They just laugh at the Vultures as they leave. You could park some Phalanxes over here, by the way. It's just more blatant map imba. But hey, it was HitEmUp chose this fate. He chose this realm as his decision. He's got plenty of fucking zealots, so it's not like that's too bad. Despite having this, you know, again, that's 13 gateways running. Despite that, he still has a lot of money. And he's only now putting down extra 4 Nexuses, you know, just take a screenshot of the goddamn production tab and put that in your your pipe and smoke it, you know? I think that's the quote. Take that and stick it. Throws it back to him. And other Sadicist quotes. You've been walled. Never mind! You've been unwalled. Oh. They're loose, but there's no Scribes to kill. What the fuck, dude? Wait, some Scribes have arrived. Am I in a real game? What the fuck is happening? This is impressive. Okay, so we do have some Phalanxes. We do have a choke point. HitEmUp has gone for Mass Gate. He could have broken him with that Gateway Army, but he chose not to. Ramen does have some value. Remember, we saw a game that was not that dissimilar to this, where it was TVZ and Ramen managed to eke out a win on Eon Flux. So, I'm just going to say, I don't want you to count Ramen out, except I was counting him out already this whole game. I don't want to HitEmUp to count Ramen out. He's kind of going hard in the paint, just doing macro stuff. Now, that being said, Ramen is on top of all of his mines. And we know from StarCraft 1 that's a bad idea, especially versus this many Zealots. He's got virtually no front line. It's all the Vultures. Here's the big engagement. Here's our screenshot fodder. The Zealots getting shellacked by Cyclops, Vultures, and Phalanxes. And the top is stuffed by more mines as well. So it looks like, you know what? Ramen is holding. I don't know how he's doing it, but he is doing it. It's pure Fulcrum, Phalanx, Vulture. With some Cyclops and a single Shaman that isn't actually with the fight. Oh, never mind. There was one Shaman here. Vultures are trying to get back out onto the map. I don't know if Ramen realizes just how much Mr. Hit has as far as the macro machine is concerned. Good grief. He's going to continue clearing stuff out. The big engagement's coming, and there's not a minefield to deploy onto safely from this position. So I don't think that this is going to end as well for Ramen. He is being chased. You know, HitEmUp is being somewhat cautious. His Scribes, I thought these were going to be military units, but nope. The Scribes are slowly being chewed up here by all of the Vultures. There is another Nexus in the 11 o'clock position. Yeah. Honestly, I don't blame Deputy Dad whatsoever for sending another Siren out at this game. Because I don't even know if you guys can hear that secondary Siren, but we have seen some war crimes here. There does need to be an arrest made. Phalanx count still high. He doesn't really want to test all of those Zealots, though. Okay, now he's going to go ahead and deploy, shellacking them pretty heavily. Where's the targeting out, though? He's going to lose a Phalanx for his trouble. He doesn't have much front line. And the Zealot count is still pretty high here. HitEmUp could just A-move from this position, but now the mines are being laid. The Vultures are scrambling to the front line. He's making 5 Vultures and 2 to 3 Phalanxes a pop, adding more Fulcrums as he does so. No Atlas in sight, although he does have the money. Just about narrowly has the money if he wants to delay maybe 1 round of Vultures for it. Queuing up some Masons, trying to get his worker count to be somewhat respectable. Obviously, HitEmUp has 200 workers now, so I don't really think it's going to be quite that. Oh no, he's caught him out of position. All the Phalanxes are having to slowly skulk their way back into the main base. The choke point here, there's plenty of mines, and more of them are trying to be laid as the Phalanxes crack shot after shot. Deployments, no, not even. Now he's going to go ahead and do it with the Fulcrums, the Vultures, buying him some time. Mech power, apparently, is what TopRamen is saying, and the gateway units are not quite enough. He's got almost 100 gateway units. That's a lot of gateway units, man. He did make a prostration stage. At least I saw it. Yeah, he hasn't used it yet. Oh, I see. He's going Mass Argosy. Okay. He's going to finish it with Solarians like a good Protoss. All right. No mines left, really. We're watching out here, waiting for those Vultures to find some purchase, but instead it's layers upon layers of Phalanx, and you do have to watch out for that when the Zealots come knocking. Looks like there's a big line outstretched for HitEmUp. He's actually not descending onto the Phalanxes like I thought maybe he would. Instead, he's just confirming nothing in the top left. There is actually a base over here, and the Masons are kind of, I would say, telegraphing that a little bit, but HitEmUp has not noticed. By the way, he did mention that he couldn't see this color on the minimap, and I recognize it's difficult. It's basically a bug that it's allowed. But you can't just shift tab to toggle it to red. I can't do that, because if I do, they'll both be like the same color, as you can see. But you can do that if you want to. You just toggle it once or twice if you want the color of the units to also be the same color as what it is on the minimap. Now, the Zealots are just getting so many good connections here surrounding the mech army. The Phalanxes are all going to go out in flames. It's a great conflagration. And the undeployment there, the unsiege, comes way too late to excar with safety. So those Zealots are going to find a lot of value there. And now, at this point, the Striders could absolutely just finish the job. But, hey, you know, HitEmUp wants to get all of his Solarians out there. You know, he's making 6 of them at a pop, 7 at a pop now. I make Atlas. You make 7 Solarians. Trade offer. Shellacking. Flattening. Well, this base has been got, because the Nexus was trying to be warped there, and HitEmUp's like, wait, I can't take every base on the map? Fuck you! And immediately descends upon the Ministry. Oh no, more Phalanxes, more reinforcements attempting, but the Zealots are really just delaying their push across the map while HitEmUp just controls the whole rest of things. There's the 6 Solarians, the 7th one is nearly complete. Oh, unfortunate, this one doesn't get enchanted by that Crucible. That's sad. Alright, well, trying to repair that Ministry. It did seem to escape. A couple Vultures are going to get got by the Striders. Zealots running forward, looking to do their best work here. Honestly, we've seen some really good money shots in this game. By itself, it's already proven pretty nice. I will say that much. Zealots coming in. I can't believe TopRamen stuck around in this game for so long. He actually had Tier 2 done, and his captaincies were on the way, but alas, he will finally be broken. The Solarians have arrived to ruin his fun and spoil his antics. There's actually only 2 of them. The others are over here. GG is called right over the pickup partner sign as the Solarians sail on. That's the kind of shit that I like. Or maybe I shouldn't like it, per se, but yeah. I don't know. Whatever you want to say about that. Hey, listen, we're going to end it there with this one. This will be standalone. The other ones look like we can bang them all out in one video. So stay tuned for that one video up next. And thanks for watching TopRamen somehow stave off utter defeat with choke points and phalanxes and mines, only to be Solarianed to death, as well as, of course, surrounded by the 100+ or so gateway units. Gateway, man, just, you can't stop it. It reigns supreme. And as soon as I finish updating the overlay so that it reflects HitEmUp's excellence, that's it. GG. I can't believe we didn't see the diadem, dude. That's some bullshit. All right, we'll be back.